Welcome back, and it's straight to Loftus Road, where Manchester City beat Queen's Park Rangers in the Premiership recently, and since then have really taken Spurs to the cleaners in one of their most convincing displays for years. The commentator is Alistair Mann.
It's the same 14 on duty as on Saturday for Manchester City, which means the newly blossoming Walsh-Quinn partnership will be the spearhead of City's four-pronged attack. City, though, will soon be facing a selection problem when Andy Dibble's suspension is enforced. Dibble, sent off at Queen's Park Rangers 10 days ago, failed to win his appeal this afternoon. Injury and suspension problems, though, for Queen's Park Rangers mean that manager Gerry Francis has a few unfamiliar names. Goalkeeper Steve Dijkstra comes in for number one choice Tony Roberts. He came in after the league game versus City last week. The newest faces are up front. 18-year-old Kevin Gallen partners debutant Daniele Dicchio, a 21-year-old local product with an Italian father. So new to the side, in fact, he didn't even have a squad number before the game. Tonight's referee is Paul Danson, who is in charge for the second leg of Mansfield's conquest of Leeds in round two. It's never been a bad place to come for Manchester City in recent years. In fact, Queen's Park Rangers aren't a bad side for City to meet in cup competitions. Queen's Park Rangers have never beaten City, but they're immediately in the lead, and there's a real chance they're going to do that tonight. Unbelievable start. The ball just swung into the area, and with what, 12-15 seconds, something like that, the young man brought in, Kevin Gallen, has got his third of the season, and Queen's Park Rangers off to an inspired opening. What a start. Seconds, barely seconds on the clock. Sinclair's first cross in, and well, he got between Curl and Brightwell, and Gallen scored. I reckon maybe 13 seconds possibly for that one. Sinclair, the provider. That goes Quinn. Leaning into McDonald, but getting the verdict. Now then, Brightwell's going to get there first. But it was Gallen again who'd made some ground, chomping at the bit. He wants his second goal of the game. Mika with the throw. Dicchio trying to let the ball do the work, and in the end it was an important little challenge. Certainly has the Alex Lalas look, the USA centre-half, of course. Could become a cult hero, Dicchio, with looks like those. But a corner to Rangers. On the near post was Dicchio, and off the line by Terry Phelan. Well, he really could have made a name for himself then. The pigtail and the goatee beard, but the flick of the head there. And Phelan had to clear it off the line. Oh, great run this by Mika. City all over the place. Good save by Dibble, particularly to gather up the rebound. And in fairness, Gallen did go for the ball. It was loose, he was entitled to go for it. Great run by Mika. He's just sold two players there, and the driven ball's a dangerous one. And look as it spills out, Gallen was in there. Now Quinn, great control. Walsh, oh, he does equally well. Biggery's gone to the left, Walsh might try and go alone, brought down, the referee says no. And to be fair to the referee, he was maybe a yard away from it to make that decision. Sinclair gets the better of Edgehill. And again, teasing ball should be Dibble's. Oh, and he just managed to poke it away from Dicchio, who's now got the better of him. Well, it looked to be favouring Dibble, but Dicchio was making a nuisance of himself at that far post, and Dibble was under pressure. Here he is under less pressure and makes the clean catch. Plenty of scares for Manchester City so far. Gerry Francis inspired little partnership. 18-year-old Gallen, 20-year-old Dicchio. There's Les Ferdinand suspended, sat behind him. Dicchio to Gallen. Gallen gets clear. Mika. Not afraid to take on. Good pace, good shot, good goal. No, just by the post. Beat Dibble, but beat his upright too. Well, look at the way he suddenly puts the foot on the gas, and he's away from Phelan, who's no slouch. And that shot is inches by the post. Still that goal separating these two fairly evenly matched sides. Sinclair. Rather struck edge here and came for Lomas, but good tackling by Holloway. Phelan, deep show at his back. Beagrie, good ball, Quinn. Tackle by MacDonald. Play on, says the referee. Quinn and MacDonald battling away. The linesman close to it, flanks for a throw to Manchester City. Beagrie. Keith Curl. Bardsley away, not very well though. Peter Beagrie, good attempt! Oh, and Dykstra got down to tip it round the post for the corner. 6'5" tall, and he needed all those inches to just claw that one by the post, because he must have thought it was sneaking in. Beagrie's shot gathered pace, good save. Corner taken already. Quinn teeing up the shot from Lomas, corner again. Little build-up of pressure for the visitors. Chance for Summerby, met it well! Did more than that! Oh, he did more than meet it well. He found the roof of the net. And City have the equaliser as the pressure grew. Second goal for Manchester City, for Nicky Summerby, in a career that has, well, plenty to live up to in the name of Summerby, but with shots like this, he's surely going to match the exploits of Father Mike. Well, the corner comes in, and it's the near poster, and normally that would have been a good clearing header, but for Summerby, 1-1. And suddenly there's a chance for Mika, and an even better one now, which is smashed in by Sinclair. Oh well, 1 minute apart the goals. 1-1, then 2-1 to Rangers, and the lead is restored. Dare I say, you're at your most vulnerable when you've just scored to Manchester City. Where was the marking? Nowhere. Easy, Sinclair, 2-1. And here comes City now. Walsh, it's low, and a good save by Dykstra. Ryan Horton will not have been pleased with his side, taking the foot off the pedal after getting back on level terms after hard work. And that's the kind of reaction, frustration. What can a manager do when he sees the marking as slack as this, and he sees a man smash the ball home from 5 yards? And that's half-time. Well, Nicky Summerby thought he'd given Manchester City a 1-1 at half-time, but amazingly, within a minute, he was turning round to see Trevor Sinclair restore Queen's Park Rangers' lead, and all that came after the most incredible start within 15 seconds. Half-time score, incredible game so far, 2-1 to Rangers. And obviously the main talking point of the first half was how Manchester City managed to concede 2 goals straight from kickoffs. This, of course, right at the start of the match. Get your stopwatches on this. 13 seconds when Sinclair puts the ball into the box for Gallen to score, hits the back of the net, 13 seconds gone. And here we are, straight from the kickoff that made it 1-1, virtually identical, across this time to the far post. And this one, 14 seconds after the kick-off, Sinclair 2-1 to Rangers. Well, Manchester City taking a kick-off, remembering that on the last 2 occasions that Queen's Park Rangers took a kick-off, they scored within about 15-20 seconds or thereabouts. Can Manchester City come up with something equally as dramatic at the start of the second half? Certainly going to try. Nicky Summerby, my goodness, he nearly did. Walsh going to the ground, penalty. Well, it's just as dramatic. It may not be a goal. There's more concern about Paul Walsh, to be honest with you, lying prostrate on the ground, and there's a booking as well. Well, it was dramatic at the start of the first half. It's dramatic at the start of the second. It's a great cross from Nicky Summerby. Everybody's in there. Walsh crashing to the ground. Penalties given. Well, Keith Curle missed a penalty, of course, in that dreadful 1-0 defeat for Manchester City in the FA Cup fourth round at Cardiff. Mark Grew saved that penalty that day. Will Keith Curle dispatch City back at 2-2? Easy as that. No problem, no trouble, and a jig. 2-2. Is he delighted? When people score penalties as easy as that, makes you wonder how anyone ever misses, doesn't it? What a game. Well, if we thought that the tempo of the first half might have to slow down, we were wrong. Look at that, Mika! He's hit the underside of the bar! What a game this is! Oh, he just ran from halfway, and it looks as though the most lethal weapon either side have is to take a centre. Goodness me! And there's still the danger's not over. And Dibble just catches. And, well, they're a bit optimistic, claiming he was over the line when he caught it, but I tell you what, you'll claim anything in this game. Michael Mika smashed to the underside of the crossbar with a belter of a shot. Well, Brian Horton would have told his players to guard if they get another goal, to make sure they're not caught straight from the kick-off. Well, it took the woodwork to save them. No wonder he's angry. Walsh, good skill. Summerby's away. Quinn's trying to make an angle. Still Summerby, and still, and Walsh. Great save, Dijkstra. Beagrie, 3-2 Manchester City, and the cartwheel to boot. Oh, it's even a double somersault at the end of that, and why not? Behind twice, City are now 3-2 to the good. What a game. There and back, and City have the lead, and they'll guard against giving away a goal straight from the kick-off, but all credit to Summerby. Great shot from Walsh, super save from Dijkstra, and that's a textbook finish from Peter Beagrie. Jerry Francis sitting, can't believe what he's seen. 2 leads Queen's Park Rangers have had, and now they find themselves trailing to a side who love to play Queen's Park Rangers in the Cup. Thumped away, hopefully by MacDonald. Not a bad clearance though, because Curle was under some pressure. Phelan, great control from Phelan. Warmly applauded by the appreciative fans. That's a dangerous old back pass, and Dijkstra had to thump it really at some pace to get it away. Manchester City lead 3-2. Walsh, Summerby, deep ball, Beagrie, great jump. Oh, it'll open up for Steve Lomas, and it's now 4-2. Oh, it's easy now, under the hour mark, and City have turned round from 1-0 and 2-1 down to 4-2 up, and their fans who've made the trip are joyous. Another beautiful cross from Summerby, great jump from Beagrie. You can see the gymnast in him when he rose there, and Lomas, in acres of space, slammed it home gleefully. Choruses of Blue Moon ringing round Loftus Road. How improbable that would have been after just, 13 seconds of this game when City found themselves one behind. Amazing, doesn't it? Who would have predicted this score? Oh, goodness me, what's he done there? Chance for Gallen, good save by Dibble, and Brightwell's little cushion header didn't work at all, and Dibble got it square in the face, you can see that. And Gallen, who got the scoring underway, nearly got the 7th of the match. Near post corner, headed away by Peter Beagrie. Well, Dibble, who was beaten after 13 seconds, had a very important job to do here, and he did it bravely at the feet of Gallen. Wilson, his activity on the Queen's Park Rangers bench, and we're about to see the introduction of Gary Penrice. But at the moment, the men out there have the job to do. Bardsley. Good turn, Gallen, and still great save, Dibble. Dicchio, Dibble there again. That's superb goalkeeping from the City keeper. Good turn and a great save, and the action unrelenting. Mika's turn, lost Brightwell, super save from Dibble, and Dicchio couldn't return the ball into the net. Floated up towards, well, McDonald was there. Good defending by Niall Quinn, that was. Now, can Walsh make something out of this? Oh, he has done! Oh, just for a moment it broke away from Wilson, and Wilson did well to recover. Bardsley on, Dicchio, Penrice, Dibble can't get there. 4-3. Well, we're set for the finish that, well, I could have predicted, couldn't we? 4-3, and what, 3 minutes? It was easy in the end when it came in. Almost slow motion, even without a slow motion. Penrice just out of the reach of Dibble. 4-3, and look who was the furthest man back, Niall Quinn. Penrice forcing it to the right-hand side. Here's Gallen. Bardsley's gone to his right. Here's David Bardsley. Is this the opportunity? No, it's not. Beagrie gets in the way. Is the time to take it? There's your answer. Quinn back defending, shoving on the back. Free kick City. That should be it, surely. 5th minute of stoppage time. There you go. They've clung on, Manchester City. An incredible night for Brian Horton, who goes over to Jerry Francis, whose team played one heck of a part. But it's the jubilant City fans who will go into round 4 of the Coca-Cola Cup. And after going 1-0 down after just 13 seconds, those fans from Manchester who've made the trip down to the capital will go home with a very happy scoreline. 4-3.
It's one of those, you're going to ride your luck over the season. At the minute we're riding ours, and you get luck the harder you work. So we know we're going to keep working hard. The gaffer's going to keep on our backs because of the goals that are going in, our bad goals. But like I say, we're confident and we're playing well.